Welcome back guys. I only have 7 months left, please subscribe. It will make these hard days better till I reach my goal. So in today's episode I am going to talk about movie recap of Slaxx. Spoiler alert. Let's start. A trendy clothing business is preparing to release new pants that will conform to the wearer's body shape. That is, whether a person is obese or thin, the jeans will fit them and make them feel comfortable. Don't you think it's a great fashion idea? The only problem is that this store advertises itself as GMO-free, sweatshop-free, and fair trade. They believe in a brighter future now. Libby is a fresh, energetic recruit who is brought in just in time for the debut of the jeans, which will also feature a celebrity guest, Peyton Jules. Libby attempts to form a bond with another employee, Shruti, by telling her that she enjoys Bollywood music, to which Shruti responds that Libby is racist. She's off to a bad start. Harold, the owner, pays a visit right before the launch to give a speech to motivate the employees. Craig, the manager, has a lot on his plate, especially with egotistical employees like Gemma, Lord, and Hunter. Gemma makes the error of borrowing a new pair of pants and wearing them in front of her boss. Nobody even notices what she's wearing. Gemma begins to experience pains shortly after, mistaking them for her menstruation. She dashes to the bathroom, only to discover that she is unable to remove her jeans. As the waistline squeezes her abdomen and blood begins to seep out, she screams in terror. Craig loses frustration when he can't reach Gemma and asks Hunter to go look for her because he couldn't possibly go into the ladies' bathroom. Can he? The jeans Gemma was wearing are alive, and they wipe the blood off the floor before neatly folding themselves up for Hunter to find and wear instead of wondering why her friend left the jeans lying around. Hunter's face is hidden below her broken bones as her body contorts. Craig has really lost it now. Peyton is going to arrive and live stream the launch, but he can't find 2 of his staff. After Shruti refuses to go find for Gemma and Hunter, he sends Lord to look for them. When Lord's hands are eaten off, he barely gets to try on the jeans. Before the jeans leap at Lord, a lot of blood, and I mean a lot of blood, splashes all over the place. He's also passed away. Meanwhile, the store's lockdown is lifted for an hour, allowing Peyton to access. Craig enlists the help of Libby, who discovers a strangely twisted Gemma in the bathroom cabinet. Craig becomes more anxious as a result of her information, while Libby persists on calling the cops. Craig is more concerned with damage control, and his great plan is to punch Libby in the head and knock her out. Craig fails to notice Peyton being attacked by the jeans she is promoting. Before lunging at Peyton's team, the jeans leg wraps around her neck and strangles her. Every other person in the room gets attacked, and when Craig walks in, there is blood all over the place. He withdraws quietly, unable to decide what to do. Barb, his assistant manager, is unprepared to listen to the problem that has arisen and insults Craig for doing a poor job. Craig decides to get rid of her by sending her out into the path of the deadly jeans on deliberately. The jeans are on the hunt for the next victim and are about to attack Shruti when they hear her singing Hamara India and start dancing horribly. Thanks to Bollywood, the attack was prevented. Peyton's camera, which was left running when the camerawoman became a feast for the jeans, captured the entire scene. Libby wakes up, finds the camera, and notices the Indian jeans. Shruti is taken aback when she sees it, but she agrees that Bollywood music can save the day. Shruti comes across Craig and believes he can assist her. The jeans has located a mannequin to place on top of it so that it appears to be a person, and then uses blood to apply a bindi to the forehead, since allegedly all Indians wear bindis and that is how you can tell who they are. Shruti uses the microphone to speak with the killer jeans, who begins writing in Hindi on the walls, telling them about how there is no such thing as fair trade and that 13-year-old girls are forced to labor on fields. The killer jeans reveal Kirat's identity and that she fell into the cotton field machine after her sari became trapped. Her blood gets mixed up with all that cotton, and instead of being discarded, the cotton was used to make jeans. Libby breaks down in tears and demands that Kirat's tale be told. Craig uses a fire extinguisher on it and reminds the girls that they are dealing with a serial murderer pants when she and Shruti go out to talk to her. There's some running around, and Shruti and Libby must now hide from Craig, who is trying to keep the situation under wraps. Craig entices Shruti out of the house and stabs her. As more jeans come to life, Libby is terrified for her life. They all come for Craig and eat his flesh. Libby attempts to play the hero, promising warning the killer Jeans, who have taken up position by the door and are ready to assault guests, that their story will be told. The Jeans are unconcerned. The Jeans, Libby thinks, are not going to listen. After all, they are headstrong adolescent girls. People are crazy about Jeans, so they surge into the store, pushing Libby, who supposedly dies as a result. Slaughter is carried out. There are blood flies everywhere. People pass away. Finally, we observe an Indian girl approaching the field, which is marked as an experimental area. Her gaze is determined and furious. Anyone who offends her will not be forgiven. It was the machine that murdered her in this case, but she has vowed vengeance on all those who produce and wear jeans. It makes no sense why innocent individuals were slain. So that was the end of today's episode.
Please make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe to our channel. Check out the other videos if you watched this video all the way through. Cheers.